Everyone, my name is Heba and welcome back. Let's talk about this brand, Merit Beauty. I was influenced by other YouTubers about this brand, so during the Sephora sale, I did pick up a few items. I just wanted to see what the hype was all about. Merit Beauty was founded by Catherine Power in 2021. She wanted to make clean, luxury beauty products, emphasizing on minimalism. She wanted to make products that are safe for the body, skin, and the planet. They are vegan and cruelty-free, and they are based out of LA. Now, when she talks about minimal makeup, she wanted to create products that would help do more with less. Products that are easily buildable, easy to use, and impossible to mess up. And I do mess up quite a bit. And she also said these are products that you can get ready in 5 minutes or less. So I had to pick up a few products to see what it's all about. So the products that I did pick up: 2 solo shadows that are cream to powder with a matte soft finish, 2 Flush Balm cream blushes, and 1 signature lightweight matte lipstick. Now she does have other products, I believe a foundation stick, a highlighting balm, a sculpting bronzer, and the foundation is also a concealer stick, serums. She also has lipsticks in the satin formula. She has lip glosses, lip oils, some makeup brushes, mascara, and eyebrow gel. But I just wanted to pick up a few products to see how it looks, see how it works on me. So I did try these several times in different ways. So let's go ahead and start with the solo eyeshadows first. She has 8 different shades, 4 in the neutrals and 4 in the statement category. I guess those are the darker shades. And these do cost $24 each. So they come in this cute flat jar, and what I like about it is that the sticker in the back kind of gives you what the shade is, so you don't have to open it up. So I did pick up Vachetta, I believe that's how you pronounce it. This is one of the neutral shades, and one of the statement shades is Social. Let me go ahead and show you Vachetta, I believe that's how you say it. So here's what Vachetta looks like, and it's a warm beige, and it is creamy. And then here is Social, and it's a soft mauve. So here are the 2 solo shadows that I have. This is Vachetta, which is the warm beige, and the soft mauve is Social. Now I have to say, Vachetta, when I first saw it, I thought it'd be a little bit darker, but on me, it does look like my skin, which isn't a bad thing, but for my eyes, if that's the only thing I want to have in my eyes, kind of want it to be a little bit more, or have a little bit more dimension on my eyes, instead of just the same color. Now, Social is very pretty, and that's what I have on my eyes right now. Just Social by itself, no primer, no other eyeshadows, and I would say this is very minimum look, and it was very easy to apply. I just used my finger and just tapped it on my lids, and it blended out very nicely. Didn't take long, so I can see why this makeup, you can apply it in less than 5 minutes. And of course, here's the finished look using just that single solo shadow, Social. And then let me show you the look that I did with Vachetta. I did the same thing, just used my finger, did a little liner on top, and a little liner on the lower lash line. Even though the shade does look like my skin tone, I can say that it looks very nice. I told my husband the makeup I'm wearing, he said, "I didn't even think you were wearing makeup." So I thought that was a nice compliment. After several hours, it did crease on my lids, and I really wasn't happy with that, but as you could see, for some reason, my eyelids are just a little bit more wrinkly. I did get Botox, and for some reason, the Botox that I applied, or that she applied here on my forehead, it made my brows kind of relax, so it didn't lift my brows. So I did go back so she can put Botox here near my brows to hopefully lift it, and I don't think that that helped. So I'm not going to really fault the shadows because my lids are just kind of messed up a little bit right now. But before that, I did kind of have wrinkly lids, and I have a feeling when this gets better, it probably will crease again. So then one time I thought, let me try using it as a primer. So I used the shade Social as a primer, just prime my lids. And then I went into the ABH Fall Romance palette and used the purple shade in there, and then kind of the light shade there for the inner corner, and see how that would work as, you know, just a primer. Now, of course, you couldn't see the solo shadow shade underneath the shadows. I have to say that it did hold up very nicely. I didn't see that much wrinkling with it. I thought maybe I can use this more as primer for my lids, for my shadows. I've only had the shadows now for about an hour, and I can kind of see that it's kind of creasing and kind of melting away right here. I don't know, I hope you can see that there. There's more pigment here, but up higher, you know, faded off, but it could be part of my wrinkly lids, maybe the Botox too, but I didn't mind using it for primer. Now, when you close it, you have to make sure that you hear that snap or click there. And it is kind of hard because of the thinness of the jar, so you just have to make sure that you close it very well or it may dry out. Let me try this again. There, that one's a little bit better. Now for the shades, you guys let me know. What do you think? Is this just too light for me to use as a single solo shadow? Just the shade by itself? This one's Social again, and the beige one is Vachetta. That one looks more like my lids, like I'm not wearing any shadow, which is not a bad thing. And after trying it on and looking it on film to see how it looks, I'm kind of growing into the shades. When I first got them, I thought they were going to be a little ashy. Maybe this one does look a little ashy, especially when I get darker, but we'll see. I'll keep playing with it to see how it would work, and hopefully when the Botox wear off, it would be better. Now let's talk about the Flush Balm cheek colors. These do cost $30 and there are 9 different shades, and I picked up 2. Now on the bottom, the sticker's not color coded like the solo shadows, but these do come with a clear lid so you can see what the shades are. And the shades that I did pick up, this one's Cheeky. I like the name Cheeky. And this one is a cool pink, and it's very pretty. I like this type of a pink shade. And the other one that I have is Mood, and this is the deepest one. And I just want to mention how I kind of like the packaging. That just looks so cool. So again, this one's Mood, and it's a soft burgundy. And I do like the shade too. Now it is a little bit luminous, as you can see there. And she does describe this as a cream tint that melts into the skin for a lit from within color that stays flush all day. And we'll get into that. But first, what I use for this look is Mood. I think it's very pretty. And there are several ways you can apply it. You can use a brush, and that's what I did with this look. Just get the brush and get some color from the balm and just apply it to your cheek. And I'm just adding a little bit more here so you can see it. Or you can use this and apply it directly to your cheek and use the brush to blend it out. Or you can use your fingers and just blend it out that way too. Now this one is a very pretty color. I like it, but it does look a little luminous. It has that wet effect to it. So if you're using a luminous foundation, using this might be a little bit too much. That's what I see on my skin. So when I use the solo shadow as a primer, I did use the shade Mood for my cheeks, for the blush. And then here's how it looked like. Now I did kind of powder one side of my face, especially the cheeks. I just wanted to see how it would, maybe tame down the wetness of it. And I think it kind of did, and I left the other side powder free. Now after several hours, I did a check-in here. Of course, the shadows look very nice, but the blush, it just looks like it melted off, especially the side that I powdered it melted away, including the foundation. So you can see my skin and the foundation all around it. And the other side without the powder, it still looked pretty good. It just didn't look right. But the side with the powder, that one just didn't work. So for this look, I only used powder underneath my eyes. I didn't put it over the Flush Balm because I wanted to see if it will, stay on a little bit better where it doesn't melt away. But I hope you can see that does give, that wetness look, the luminosity look. Now for this one, Cheeky, I like this shade too. It's that cool pink. I think it's very pretty. But I think it did the same thing. And I used this shade Cheeky with the solo shade Vachetta. And I hope I'm saying that right. It's that warm beige shade, the one that looks like my skin. The one that my husband thought I wasn't wearing any makeup at all. You can see it's very pretty. It is cool tone. And I use a different powder this time, the one by Hourglass. And I placed that on the other side. And you can see, did kind of tame down the shyness, especially on that side. Then I went and did some errands. Finally did my nails, and you can kind of see that the shade it kind of melted away, blended away. It's not as vibrant as it was when I first applied it. So now let's talk about the lipstick. Again, these are the Signature Lip Lightweight Lipsticks. There are 16 shades, and 8 of them are in the satin finish, and 8 are in the matte finish. And I believe these are the new ones, the matte finish. And these cost $26 each, and I do like the packaging. How it's kind of like in that box, clear, loose side, and you can see the bullet there. And then you just pull it apart, and then it's a regular lipstick bullet. So the shade that I got is Maison, and this is a berry mauve. Now I'm wearing it right now, and I have to say it is very lightweight. I don't feel like that it's on my lips. And even though this is a matte finish, it's not drying. But since it is lightweight, and I've been talking, I can kind of see that the color did go away. So let me just apply some more. Yeah. So it is very lightweight, so it doesn't have good staying power. It is a pretty shade. I do like it. And for the minimalistic makeup, this is not bad. Any of these products. But if you need something that will stay on for several hours, this one's probably not going to be the one. Now for the solo shadows, the shades aren't bad. I do wish I could have gotten a little bit darker, gotten some darker shades, but they are kind of growing on me, and I think it would be good using these as primers. But using them solo by themselves, I probably won't do it that way because it does crease up. Again, it could be just because of my lids, how they are, but I can kind of tell that they're going to be creasing up. This one's already starting to melt away right there. The Flush Balms, I do like how they're packaged. I really do like that, you know, that dome shape there, like how you can see the colors. And I do like the shades. I just don't like how they wear. It does melt off. It does kind of move my foundation, especially if I powder it. I found that very odd how it melted away after I set it with powder. But even if I didn't, it did have that wet look and it just didn't look right after several hours. I do like the shades, but I just don't like how they perform. And then the lipstick, very pretty. It is very comfortable on the lips, very lightweight, but it doesn't last long on the lips. All in all, if you are looking for a minimalistic makeup, this is not bad. It's clean, it's vegan, cruelty-free. I would say it's about mid-price range, not the luxury prices, so the prices aren't bad. But I'll still try them some more and I'll let you know in my favorites what I think more about it. But for now, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. I have to say it, but it's probably something that I'm not going to be reaching for. Well, I take that back. I may use the solo shades as primers, but by themselves, I probably wouldn't reach for it. And I hate to be down on this brand, I really do. But for me, with my skin type, which is combo oily skin, I have the wrinkles, fine lines, pores, melasma, but the combo oily skin, I think it just doesn't work for me. And again, I do feel bad that I'm saying that about this brand. Again, for me, it just doesn't work well, which is fine because there are brands that work well for me that doesn't work well for others. So not everything works for everyone. I hope that makes sense. Well, all right, you guys, I do hope that you found this video very helpful and that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.